find yourself cheating. So we look at the number of times you've cheated with who.
What if you never did? It's just okay. You can give for both scenario, whether you never or you did.
Okay, let's first with you did.
Yeah.
With whom? When? Is there a pattern? What are we looking at?
Yeah.
And then we find which is this desire you're trying to fulfill.
Yeah.
And how can you begin to communicate to your partner that this desire needs to be fulfilled? Or even come to a realization that I cannot continue in this relationship because maybe one of your strong values is loyalty, and once that is broken, that's it.
But what if you are the one? I'm saying, what if you are the one who is?
You're the one. You are the cheater. Sorry.
Yeah.
So okay. So you're the cheater. You want to stop, Ama? You don't want to stop. You just want to understand. There are people who never want to stop, and you can't judge. You can only understand and help them know, is this what you're trying to choose healthy for you? Yeah, we don't instill values. If I am not a cheater, Anthony, I won't come and tell you, don't be a cheater, because it's a bad thing. Of course, it's not a good thing. And you tell me you don't want to stop. Who am I to force you to stop? No.
So what do you do in that scenario?
I show you what happens when you stop. I show you what happens when you don't. And then I ask you to make a decision.
But can you really show the person what happens when this? Because you can show maybe from a physical, but you don't know. Maybe the person is not going to be as happy as.
We are just predicting outcomes.
Okay.
And then, and we will be in agreement. I'm not just saying things out of my head.
Yeah.
We're just looking and, of course, understanding the context of your relationship.
Yeah.
And you as a person and where you want to go. So give you all the options on the table and then ask you, hi, Anthony, you may now choose.
Okay.
And are you willing to live with the consequences?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So basically you help the person try to evaluate the situation and choose whatever is healthier for his life.
Yeah.
Okay. So you listen, you don't judge.
You listen, you don't judge. Yes. I get paid to do that.
Okay. So and also, what do you think about because you mentioned values, right? We used to have in Africa, strong family values. Like the way the society was organized. From what I observed, the way the society was organized, everything was around the family. And like the way women were raised, the way men were raised, it was to serve a family, right? To build a family. It was like the highest goal you can have as a human. I think, like from the values, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I observe is that the traditional African values is all about family. And we are drifting apart from that as a society with modernity, in what we call modernity. So what do you feel about and also there's also a trend of growing mental issues. So sometimes I wonder, did the society in the past was centered about family because it is actually what is better for us as human beings, or was it just tradition?
The basic unit of a society is the family. Okay. Without the family, there is no society.
Okay, so and then why is our modernity drifting apart from that?
I think for us now,
we
are redefining family. So family for most people now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's more of this is my tribe. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's now outside even blood. So family that's not blood, very common these days, where you find people who you share the same interest with, values with, passions with, whatever with, and you decide these are now my family.
Okay.
And you form that group, and you run with it. But ideally, we are still not running away from the essence of having blood family. It's still there. Yeah, it's still there. It's just that in some cultures, like now in Japan, we are having less babies and more older people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's becoming a crisis now. So I think they are trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do about that. But still in the African culture, we are seeing more weddings happening, Antoinette still happening. We are seeing more people still having babies.
Okay. Yeah. But not as much as before.
Not as much because of the economy.
So it's because we are broke.
Can we really afford to have 9 children?
So that's the reason. Yeah. So it's not because of the values that are changing.
No. The values are the same. It's just that maybe for some they are representing them in a different way.
Yeah.
And for the some, it's still there, but less and less. So we're having 2 children, maximum of 3.
Yeah.
As we move.
Okay. So also something that I've observed in our current society is that there are more and more single women. Even statistically, we are at an all-time high. Why do you think that happens so much? And who is failing? Is it even a failure? And if so, who is failing? Is it all of us, or like, where does it come from?
Well, the topic of single parenthood is a bit broad, and it's not something you can just answer in a very simple way. There are a lot of factors that are involved there. A lot. Okay. Sometimes I ask myself, when you meet a single woman, have you sat down to think that maybe the partner died? Or you've just assumed?
No. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that I'm saying, I don't know. I'm not saying that. That's why I say that. Is it even a failure? Because honestly, there are some relationships that are better not to exist. Like, it's better for everyone that the relation doesn't exist. Okay. So I'm not saying that you should always be with someone. What I'm saying is just that, and I observed that there are a lot more single mothers than when I was 10, for example.
Yeah. And I was answering that most people would meet a single mom and automatically think that they were unable to be in their relationship.
Okay. But that doesn't answer the reason, the question of why is it more now than before? I'm not.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, okay. Why is it more now than before?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Is it still the economy?
Well, you might find it's playing a factor there, but anyway, yeah. So we are answering. Then why are people breaking up more?
Yeah.
That is what we are answering.
Yeah.
So maybe these people were in a relationship, got children, and then discover they can't be together, and so look for somebody else. Then it goes back to, well, we are looking for partners to settle with. How are we doing it? Are we doing it wrong or right? Yeah, that's the question to ask.
How to do it right?
Yeah, so that we have less single mothers and single fathers and more.
That's an interesting, because it's hard.
I'm just trying to also think about it right now. Yeah.
Because we always see some single mothers, but it's very hard to find single fathers.
They exist, and there are a lot. That's why I was even trying to question, not you, but most people I question is, when you meet a single mother, are you quickly going to think that they were not able to be in the relationship? What if the partner passed on?
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. What if the partner was just not healthy for her? Yeah, I understand. Okay.